Góðan daginn. The Reykjavík Grapevine also has an online store. It funds our journalism. Get your Yule box so you don't get eaten by the Yule cat. Go to shop.grapevine.is, shop away, and support our journalism.
Hi and welcome to Iceland Roundup.
Hello.
I think it's episode 44 or 5 this year.
This year?
Yes, year.
Okay.
We did one last year, the first one.
Yeah.
Wasn't it just one?
I don't know.
No.
Just so we can tell people we've been going for 2 years instead of 1 year.
Yeah.
But technically, yeah.
Yeah, we're about to hit our 3rd year.
Yeah.
But yeah, this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, today, like every other episode or all the episodes previously, we were trying to round up the last week of Icelandic news.
Mm-hmm.
In the next episode, which will probably be the last one this year, we urged people to ask us questions, and we will be looking at sort of the biggest stories of this year,
Yes.
at least according to ourselves.
And the
We would also welcome some input on that from the audience.
Yeah. If you have any questions or, assumptions about what the holidays are like here, please jot them down in, your least coherent way possible, and we will muddle through them, probably make fun of your YouTube handle, and do a half-assed job of answering it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. On brand.
On that we can promise.
Yeah.
I swear.
I think we'll also do a bit of explaining the Icelandic Yule lads, all 13 of them.
Yes.
Their parents and their cat on the next episode.
Yeah, I went downtown over the weekend with my 2 youngest and showed them the giant jólaköttur.
Yeah.
And in a small, like, what's it called? Gróðurhús. It's like
greenhouse.
Greenhouse.
Yeah, next to the cat is like this display of Greenland leppalúði boiling children in a pot. And I was explaining that to my 5-year-old, and he got like really scared and
why wouldn't he?
asked to go shopping for some new clothes.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, look at this hilarious cat that eats children. It's just like, what do you want for Christmas?
Don't get new clothes.
I want to survive, Dad.
No,
I want to live.
Like, we have the Yule lads, which kind of work in a way that you tell your kids, okay, you have to behave, otherwise you won't get anything from the Yule lads, tonight. Whereas, like, with the cat,
yes.
it is, if you do not give your children clothes, the cat will eat them.
Yeah.
So there's nothing they can do to prevent that from happening.
No,
it's
but
all
they
on
can
you.
like.
So it's like, they have to like be nice to you. So you give them clothes so they don't get
Yeah, and
eaten.
also like my kids never want to wear like new clothes or
anything.
No.
It's a nudist household.
Yes.
But you see the problem there. This is like
explains why you're always so warm in here. You're not used to this level of clothing.
This is like this is
too much.
But
take it off.
The Yule cat thing is just like a recipe for Christmas burnout because they're not really in control.
No, but
society wants you to burn out. They want you to burn out so that Christmas feels, when it's over, it's relaxing.
Yeah,
that's what's so nice about when Christmas finally gets here. It's just like, oh God, it's finally fucking over.
And then the long, warm January arrives.
Well, that's detox season. That's like gym hitting season.
It's like my birthday is in January, so I always enjoy it.
Yeah. So do I. I'm a gas station birthday gift boy.
Yeah.
4th of January.
Furunálakall.
This is a real thing. You guys are getting pine needles for your birthday?
Kind of.
It's like the things you can buy at the gas station.
Which are
you can buy pine needles?
No, it's like the ilmspjöld.
Oh, like a car freshener. Yeah.
But by now you can't really get any car products at gas stations. You can only buy candy.
Yeah. Which as it should be.
I don't know.
Greatly improved my birthdays.
I had to buy engine cooler the other day, and I realized that doesn't really exist at gas stations. Nor do they have the what are they called again? Kerti.
I think you can get. I think you can get a 2 liter of engine coolant at Domino's with their Tuesday special.
Oh, you mean Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Similar things. Although the Coca-Cola tends to freeze unless you mix some vodka into it.
Ah, okay. That's what I've been doing wrong.
That's why you do it. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it keeps your engine clean.
It's antifreeze.
Yeah, because you're too fucking drunk to drive.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, we were also talking about it before we started rolling here. That me and Sindri were talking about the fact that.
Yeah, I was not included in this.
No, you were actually talking about the thing we're gonna be talking about.
Sorry.
We're talking about
how these things.
How in modernity Iceland tries to run on like a during winter, but it doesn't make any sense for us. Like it's dark. Like it's sunrise at 11, sunset at like 3:15 or 3:30.
Yeah, who is making these rules? Who is saying that we have to be like everybody else? Is it Davíð Oddsson again? Did he say that like, oh, it's time for us to be like everyone else? It's like, oh, okay, Davíð.
Yeah, I think it has something to do with hjól atvinnulífsins.
Oh, the wheels of commerce.
The wheels of industry.
Yeah, fuck those. They don't really work with like the geographical location of Iceland.
I don't know. I would be very careful talking shit about the wheels of industry in this podcast.
I know.
Like
I'm
we
a
have
fan.
the wheel of industry's biggest fan.
Yeah.
What I'm saying essentially,
in Iceland, the wheels have spikes in them.
Yeah, true.
Nothing
But what I'm saying
ever stops
essentially is not that the wheels of industry should
give a shit if
turn
they're
less.
polluting the atmosphere.
They shouldn't turn less. We just should simply turn them for the like.
Turn them harder in summer.
Yeah, and then just not at all in winter, and you get out even.
Well,
We should just be napping during winter, reading books,
yeah.
writing sagas.
Yeah, but
We have endless energy in summer. And it's just like we could, work is like nothing. Work is so easy in summer.
It is.
Yeah.
summertime, living is easy.
It really is. Yeah. I think part of getting older is realizing how often these sort of cliche songs are just like, yeah, actually, I get it. I know what you mean now.
I feel it.
When I stop like finding motivation to keep working on my book, I'm thinking about like how important it is to channel the feeling of when you believed in it, right?
Yeah.
So you have to remember and trust your past self from when you actually believed that you could do it. So in a way, don't stop believing. But if you can't do that, hold on to that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
There's no one who I trust less than my past self.
Yeah, that guy's an asshole.
Like, why did he make the choices he made?
I'm not gonna comment on this at
Yes,
all.
okay,
Not
thank
I'm not gonna do an introspective comment on this, nor I'm gonna comment on your life choices.
You know what my favorite moment in this podcast yet still is? It's still the one that I think about the most, is when somebody on YouTube asked us about our careers. And we all of us just almost at the same time went like, what careers? And just like moved on to the next subject. Like not one of us considers ourselves as someone who's accomplished anything, which I find hilarious.
Whew. Should we dive into this? We have a few things.
Too real, too quick.
Yeah. I'm
Oh
gonna.
my God.
So we have like, we have options here.
Oh.
I kind of wanted to talk about the Grapevine's latest cover, which is about search and rescue in Iceland.
Yeah.
Then there is the
You want to talk about the cover or the story?
story. Actually,
Okay, yeah.
I can talk about the cover because I
The
was
cover
there.
is nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was there.
You were there.
Yeah.
Are you on the cover?
No, there are like outtakes of my ass of that cover where I'm
Okay.
like poking around trying to fix stuff.
Did you bring your nudist household to the photo shoot?
It's actually my ass is wearing jeans. Actually, it's pretty
okay.
cold out there.
Never nude.
No, so we have a few things. We're like there is the Sigur Rós joining the No Music for Genocide boycott of Israel, and Björk calling for support of Iceland boycotting Eurovision, which also has to do with Israel. Then there's the government's new transportation infrastructure plan, and all that shit show. And then kind of
God,
like
that
all of these
is a
different
shit show.
Yeah, and then all of these stories about there's like a lot of different small stories about the upcoming municipality elections next spring, which it's kind of gearing up for that campaign. And then
hell of a showdown.
Yeah, and then maybe we could talk about the effects of the USA's new national security policy on our national security policy, but we'll see how deeply
I'm
we
really
go into that.
excited about this.
And that's the gist of it. Where do you guys want to begin? You want to get something out of the way as quickly as possible?
Yeah, like all of the stories mentioned.
you know,
Well, we'll try.
life is but an array of choices, you know,
You are the editor
none of
this.
which
Come
I'm
on.
eager to make. I am the editor?
No.
No,
this
yeah,
guy.
okay.
sorry.
Let's start with like.
No
That
way.
was a weird moment.
Let's start with these two boycott stories. So the first one is that it was announced, I think, yesterday or something, that Sigur Rós, probably one of the
band,
biggest
not
bands,
a woman named
not a woman
Sigur
named
Rós.
Sigur Rós,
Yeah.
but a band named after a girl called Sigur Rós.
Yeah.
They are joining the so-called No Music for Genocide initiative, which is a boycott of Israel, which
How does that work?
I guess to the extent that it does work there is that you can't stream their music in Israel or something like that.
Can you, as an like a band or an artist, like make that choice?
Yeah,
Apparently, yeah.
it's this is like a Spotify contractual thing that in order to get these distribution rights for music, there's still these regional distribution, and some musicians, or labels for various reasons, prefer to not have their music available, and ostensibly it's to it's like a financial thing. Like they have to boost sales of physical copies in some region because of, a distributor agreement that they made.
So you're saying Sigur Rós is just trying to sell more physical albums in Israel?
Far be it for me to question Sigur Rós's financial decision-making process, but I think, what they and, many other musicians are doing is they are using this clause, not in the way that perhaps it was intended, but in a way that they should be entitled to do.
And during Christmas, you could say they are using a Santa Claus.
Well, in order for that joke to work, there has to be,
sorry.
You have to set it up so that, that Santa is involved here. If it's an Icelandic Santa and he just takes shit away from you instead of giving it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what they do.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing about the Icelandic Santa Claus is they don't give you anything. They steal your shit.
They're just like 13 petty criminals.
Yeah.
Basically.
Small-time crooks.
Yeah, they've given you the gift of like not physically molesting you this year.
Yeah.
And just taking your food.
Yeah, so the No Music for Genocide initiative was launched in September this year, and news of another famous Icelandic musician, Björk, joining that initiative made the headlines in September.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like I said,
Also made a lot of people mad, didn't it?
Oh yeah,
They took down your website or something.
No, I just get a lot of that didn't happen.
Oh,
but
okay.
the thing about like my website and it getting taken down,
It's usually
I meant the Grapevine website.
it usually has
I don't even want to know what you keep on your personal
it
website.
usually has to.
It got taken down by the FBI.
Well, the Grapevine website usually has to do with me crashing it. But we've also experienced some cases of like online what do you call these, like attacks,
Right.
but like
Vandalism.
yeah, but I don't know like why specifically. It's hard to tell, but that's a different thing. But
not enough Jonte's ass on the cover,
Yeah, maybe that's like...
questioning your editorial policies.
yeah, I guess so. So but this like another related news piece from this weekend has also to do with, I guess, to an extent, Israel and boycotting, and that is, and it has also to do with singer Björk, who shared a news piece or an interview on Vísir with Páll Óskar the kind of Iceland's main
beloved leather-clad icon.
Yeah, and main Eurovision enthusiast for decades, ever since his 1996 performance of what's the song again?
Min hinsti dans.
Min hinsti, My Last Dance. London, Paris, Rome voru orðin tóm.
Akkurat.
Yeah, and
legendary moment.
He was calling for the National Broadcasting Corporation or company RÚV to not participate in Eurovision this year, which is a decision that is set to be taken on Wednesday by the board. And this is after news broke that Israel will be allowed to participate in the Eurovision competition next year. Leading countries such as Spain, Netherlands, Ireland and Slovenia to announce that they would not participate.
Mm-hmm.
So that was also in the news. I mean, you have something to say about this, Aðalsteinn.
Do I?
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
He's a journalist. He has.
I think
He always has
you
something to
mostly
say.
dance to Eurovision songs, right?
Yeah, I used to like.
You used to dance with Páll Óskar.
Yeah.
So this
Like
hits close to your personal experience.
Those
and heart,
interested can look up Allt fyrir ástina on YouTube.
which
and
has
see
features
my
moves.
great performance.
Allt fyrir ástina by
Allt-
Páll Óskar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this into the description. There's too many Icelandic letters in there for me to like spell it
It's
out.
like A, double L,
Yeah.
T. All these Icelandic
Yeah.
letters.
Fyrir, FYR.
Yeah.
But then there's an ow.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get passport control with that.
And then there's an ow in Páll Óskar. This is gonna be difficult.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah, you would be.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get into the
He
United States.
was, of course, briefly released material under the name Páll Óskar.
Yeah, true. Páll
Yeah.
Óskar. Look at Páll Óskar.
The record Deep Inside Páll
yeah.
Óskar was the album.
I love this guy. No, but I have like feelings on this topic.
Yeah.
I just find it like really strange that because it's not we talk about this as it's like a national entry. It's like we have some like official
Yeah, so it's
Foreign
like the
policy agenda.
Olympics of news
Like the
or something.
president
Yeah.
sits down and writes a song.
Yeah, it's not like that. It's just like our National Broadcasting Company, RÚV, which is like Iceland's biggest media company.
By a mile.
Because
By a mile.
Eurovision is just, the TV, authorities of the different countries, they send in.
Yeah.
It's
And
a TV
like-
station competition, basically.
And I find it like really like strange how difficult it is for the company to just decide, oh, we're not gonna take part in this. And there are like few basic reasons for it, because we have like systematic murders of journalists by Israel. We have
in Gaza.
in Gaza.
And on the West Bank, I guess.
Yeah. Journalists are not allowed to enter Gaza to document what's going on. And it's pretty well-established fact that the Israeli public broadcaster is used to frame a narrative
Through Eurovision.
and it's like this is a political entry for them, and they're
Mhm.
quite clear about that.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, they
I think-
pump tons and tons of money into it every single year, like way more money than any other country. Like,
Yeah. So I find it just like from the basic principles of what RÚV
As
as
a journalistic
public
entity.
broadcaster and
Mhm.
a journalistic entity, it's like, why is it so difficult to just make the choice? Oh, we're not going to take part in this because this goes against everything that we stand for. So I find it really difficult to like frame it as a foreign policy decision that should be made.
Which is the argument that the head of RÚV has been making.
Yeah.
last
Sorry,
year.
I was missing that.
Yeah, so
in this rant of mine.
no, it was peculiar because I did have a back and forth with him last spring to talk about this, where I think this came up, and it's a very hard stance to understand that he said basically like, because this is a foreign policy decision whether or not we participate. It is not.
It's their fucking decision.
It's we're not going to take the decision, so we're just going to participate. And I was like, but that's taking a decision. I was like, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I think
I don't know
deep
if,
down
like,
it speaks to this sickness, this insecurity that lies at the heart of all Icelandic people when they deal with sort of foreign matters. Is they're it's like, oh, they're giving us an opportunity to come to the party. Like, we can't not go. Like, even though it's like full of garbage people we hate, like, we will still go to the party.
Yeah.
And even though like no one will talk to us or give us any points for our bougie middle of the road acts and performances, like, we have to go. We have to do it. Like,
and just to be clear, I love Eurovision. I used to host a podcast about Eurovision. I don't listen to music, but it's like
no, I don't think that's actually those two things kind of don't overlap, do they?
No, exactly.
Sorry.
No, but it's true. So I'm a huge fan, but
Yeah.
I mean, this decision should be like really easy.
Should be, but it
Yeah.
somehow has managed to not be. I mean, we'll see, I guess, on Wednesday what what the board of RÚV decides to do.
Yeah.
Are they just scared of pissing people off? Because I mean, I feel like they've famously been pretty cowardly when it comes to taking like bold stances on anything.
Yeah, but I think it must have something to do with just like the wheels of commerce we were talking about earlier. This is the
There's
biggest television event of the year.
Yeah.
Both the Söngvakeppni Sjónvarpsins,
We can still have that and not go to Eurovision, though.
But and then Eurovision itself, it's like
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
a moneymaker.
I think we've talked about this. Like the Melody Festival in Sweden is kind of bigger than Eurovision in Sweden, which is the pre competition.
Yeah.
So how does Eurovision itself make them money? Like, does Eurovision give them a bunch of money?
No. Because it's so popular, like they sell advertising. It's like make a lot.
Yeah.
I guess they're not afraid that that's not going to happen this year if they participate.
But not sending an act is not really the same thing as refusing to televise it, right?
No, but if we do not participate, no one watches it.
Right, of course.
Yeah. It's like, why should you watch Eurovision if you don't have skin in the game?
Yeah, which I think tells you a lot about, the general quality of the
which is strange for a nation who watches a
material,
lot of like soccer or football in other countries where we usually do not have a skin in the game.
Yeah, but I mean, people put their skin into the game by
true.
like deciding to be a Liverpool guy or
especially those guys.
fucking Aston Villa guy.
What if
the
RÚV
fuck.
just runs this campaign? They just decide not to participate and then run this campaign going like, be Belgium, be Luxembourg,
Yeah.
be Switzerland.
Buy like a Switzerland shirt. Nobody
Yeah.
would do it because it's it's interesting though why they wouldn't. This is like the maybe a key to the fundamental difference between art and sport is that you can sort of self-insert as any entity in sports, but it becomes a little more different when you're dealing with art.
Sports are so fun.
Sure. I've
A
heard
bold
that.
stance
Yeah.
from a bold man.
Yeah.
What sport is
I
your
have so many
favorite?
hot takes.
Yeah, do it. What's your favorite sport?
I don't know.
I feel like we've talked about this before.
Yeah, I can like. I'm not like a big fan of like football.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that.
It's like
Soccer, football, yeah.
soccer.
Well, it depends on
Indeed.
never mind, football.
Yeah, football. Even Trump agrees that football is football.
Trump will agree with anyone who slips him $1 million. Like,
And didn't you see like when he was participating in like the World Cup draw over the weekend?
of course,
It was
who
just
didn't
like-
see that fucking video?
Oh, you
Yeah.
mean when he got the Peace Award?
the
newly-
FIFA Peace Prize?
Yeah, the newly founded FIFA Peace Prize.
But he was like, "Oh, we should like rename American football something else because this is the true football. They use their feet."
Wow.
Yeah. So he's on board.
That sounds like a guy who is not planning on winning another election in the United States. That's heresy.
Yeah, but maybe he's like
but he's
drunk on
been
power. Might be.
he got where he is by being heretical, by
Yeah, that's
being
true.
irreverent. He has like literally no other tangible qualities other than
His color, maybe?
Me and Trump are like
even that is like an
oil.
oily mishmash that sort of hovers somewhere between beige and
Orange?
copper.
Beige
Copper.
is my favorite color.
It is nice. It's funny. I don't particularly care for the color mauve, but I think mauve is such a nice word that I use it sometimes in
Mauve?
my book just to
What-
describe stuff.
What color is that?
I don't know. It's like this kind of blah, sort of purpley
Oh,
color.
mauve.
But it just sounds so nice. It just has
Yeah.
like this very soothing sound to it. Mauve.
But according to what you're saying, that your favorite ice cream is plain vanilla, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just checking.
It is.
And you drink a
Just-
lager, plain vanilla.
It looks so good.
Mhm.
No, I drink ale.
Oh,
Yeah,
plain ale.
plain ale.
I
It's like my favorite beer is like Newcastle Brown Ale. It's like really cheap.
That's
really
not
good.
vanilla.
No, that's not vanilla. That's
That's a pretty
that's an acquired taste.
dark choice.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice.
Pale purple color. I guess it is kind of a nice color, but
Yeah, it is.
But I like the word better than the color.
I wouldn't like dress in clothes this color.
I think I have a mauve shirt. One of my plain vanilla likes is Hawaiian shirts. I have a lot of Hawaiian shirts. one of my favorite ones is a purple one I got in my honeymoon.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So, guys, do you have any experience of or thoughts on the Icelandic search and rescue teams? Because the Grapevine was covering...
Experience, no. But they were like, when my first kid was born, it was like heavy snow, and we couldn't like drive the car, and we called the search and rescue to help us. And then a neighbor of ours was like, "Oh, I will save you from this. Like, cancel the search and rescue." And then he like dug all the road, like the snow from the road, so we could drive.
Out of the driveway?
Yeah,
You just shoveled it and...
basically.
You can call search and rescue like within city limits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
It is like...
And that's why my
Do they deliver food?
kid's name is Snær. It's like snow.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
So,
This
I think that's
was
more
personal,
appropriate
sorry.
than
No, I
how
liked
the...
it.
That's
That's
more
nice.
appropriate than how the Beckham kids are named, right?
What, 1, 2, 3? No,
No. They're named after the place they were conceived in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like Brooklyn Beckham and Paris Beckham or whatever the hell. I don't know.
That's like
Way
wow, that's
more
interesting.
info than you want to be attached to as a person
I
for
think
the
so,
rest of
yeah.
your fucking life.
Yeah, my name is Ontario.
Greenland. I guess most of our names are Iceland, I guess.
Yeah.
So or Reykjavík.
Þjóðhátíð. Yeah.
So anyway,
Jón Þjóðhátíð. I guess this is why we don't have the we have the naming committee to tell us what we can't.
Yeah,
Can't
yeah.
name our
this
kids.
would go just array very fast.
Sindri ein með öllu.
I don't get it.
Akureyri over the Vestlunarmannahelgi.
Yeah. Jón aldrei fór í suður.
Oh right, these are different festivals.
Yeah, sorry.
I see.
Yeah,
No,
Uxi
no,
95.
I honestly didn't know what it was.
What's your name? Uxi 95?
That's like if Elon Musk was from Iceland. That's
Jón
what it's gonna be
Atlavík.
named.
Jón Atlavík, yeah. I mean that.
Húnaver. Jesus Christ, we're gonna stop this kid.
Oh, yes.
So no, we wanted to cover them because like I think it's kind of lost on most foreigners who come here and get their ass saved by the search and rescue teams that these are all voluntary
Yeah, like the
organizations.
people who drove the chimney in the middle of Iceland.
That's
still-
I
still
guess
thinking
this is.
about
Yeah.
I guess this is reinforces the point I was making earlier. Is that
Yeah.
like when in order for Iceland to function, we cannot think of ourselves as a normal, quote unquote, normal country, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Like we are, our search and rescue squad is volunteer.
yeah.
Like, and where does that happen anywhere other than here? And
And
we have to accept it because it's the only way that people, don't die when they get lost in the islands.
Yeah, I've pondered this and I actually don't know how they came about as existing, but
Do
I
you have
almost
the...
like the cover somewhere.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
So, I think, it's interesting because like I think most people who get rescued by the search and rescue teams here assume that these are like government-run things, but they are not. And there are
So cute.
there are definitely upsides to this, which is like all of these small towns and areas and villages have their own search and rescue teams,
Yeah.
which is perfect because that's the area they search.
Yeah,
so
they need
know
to
the
know
area.
it. Yeah.
And that's a great benefit. Like, say if you like somebody's, I don't know, heading out there in the fall to like shoot some, what are they called again?
Hoops.
No, grouse. No.
Yeah.
What do they call it? They have
Rupa.
Ptarmigan.
Ptarmigan, yeah.
Ptarmigan.
Yeah.
And they go out to the ptarmigan area and they get lost. You get the local search and rescue that know
Yeah.
that area like the back of their hand.
But that's
It's
like
perfect.
their biggest and most important
task in September,
Yeah.
October, yeah. Finding those guys. and they fund themselves just through like selling fireworks, selling these figurines that is actually on the cover of the Grapevine.
And they also have like this bakvarðasveit. I
Yeah,
pay
where
like a monthly fee to
You can
them.
pay a monthly
Yeah.
fee to them, and then they also they've sold fireworks to make ends meet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does the article? I'm sorry, I haven't read your lovely paper, but does the article, sort of discuss the future of that? Because some concerns have been raised, valid concerns, I think, about how
polluting
how
it is.
polluting it is to shoot up all these fireworks, one night of the year.
Just have some fun.
Yeah. We're just trying
That's
to,
the general consensus.
Yeah.
Because I don't really have a strong opinion on this, So my impressionable mind is trying to suck your opinions.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean,
into
this
my
is
body.
like a total waste. It's like bad for the environment. It's bad for everyone who like breathes.
Yeah.
Which is most
It's
people and
terrible
animals.
for people with lungs.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not
so
the
much
worst
fun.
thing
Yeah.
in the world. It's
I mean,
nice.
look at it this way. Like we have these series of eruptions on the Reykjanes Peninsula, which cause more breathing problems and pollution than all of those fireworks, and probably in a matter of hours.
Yeah, my stance is like we should put a tappi í fjallið.
You want to put a
cork in the
cork
mountain.
in the mountain.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
the real problem.
Yeah, aren't
Does
you
that be
afraid
like
that's-
poured concrete?
Yeah, I don't
How
know.
would they do that?
I mean, we have all
Big
these
buckets of water?
It's like civil engineering firms. They can probably
Figure out.
figure it out.
Yeah, wouldn't there be like problem with like pressure building up somewhere and
I mean, it like erupts in Australia then.
I was thinking more like, somebody sits on a toilet in Grindavik and doesn't
Boom.
survive. Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's not funny.
Sorry.
It's like really.
I would like to point out that you
But
shouldn't.
it's fine to make fun of Australians dying in volcanic eruptions.
I've been
but
there.
Yeah,
it's,
okay.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They deserve it.
No, it's not. Deserve. I don't know.
It's just
Let's move on.
It's easy to ignore. Well, I think we should take a short break now
Right,
and
let's
come
take a
back
break.
with some
Cool down, maybe.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I'm gonna
we
take
should
my
open the
pants off.
window, try to like take those sweaters off because we're
Oh, you still have
I'm
pants on.
wear
Getting toasted
only
here.
the sweater.
and then come back to like exciting exciting stories about municipality politics, infrastructure plans, and other sexy
They can't
things.
see beneath the waist.
No,
No, like,
didn't know you
that's- we can. See you in a minute. Bye bye.
Oh, góðan daginn. The Reykjavík Grapevine also has an online store. It funds our journalism. Go shop there and it helps feed our journalists, just like these geese are being fed by bread. Fuck.
Welcome back from this short break. We are still Iceland Roundup, and we promised to talk about politics and government policies. Yoo-hoo! All right, so next spring, Aðalsteinn, you're a specialist on this. We're gonna have yet another municipality elections.
Yes, thank you.
As with the parliamentary elections, we have these every 4 years. Given that
It's like clockwork.
it's like clockwork. So we had a parliamentary
It's the
election.
only reason I know what year it is.
Yeah.
It's always in such a random ass. It's always on an odd year. It always throws me. It's like all the things that we do even years.
Oh, what? It's
It's even now.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's
yeah. Now
2026.
it's not fucking clockwork.
But,
is
like-
that the joke? You guys are
no, the
no.
municipalities. You
They
cannot,
actually-
like
You can't change those with like a snap election, which
Oh,
is
okay.
It's only
which is what
parliament.
happened.
Yeah.
That's why we had an election, parliamentary election now in was it November last year?
yeah, it's like late November.
Late November,
Yeah.
beginning of December.
Yeah.
That weekend.
Yeah.
Ooh, nothing gets me going like a snap election.
Woo!
Like Americans are missing out.
Oh no. I hate these things.
Why?
It's just like
Well,
it gives them less time and energy.
yeah,
to
I mean
govern
the nice
to
part
get
is
their,
like
do
I
their
think-
fucking jobs.
Yeah, and think about the fact that U.S. politics by now is just one ongoing election campaign, and we
Yeah.
just have a few weeks a year, every 4 years or whatever.
every like 3 years.
Yeah, or something
No.
like that,
Yeah.
which is kind of a relief.
Yeah, but I mean now the last election in November, December. I mean they have to. It's like something a fjárlagafrumvarp. What's that? It's
Oh
like
yeah, the
budget.
But
They have to
budget,
approve the
yeah,
budget.
and
It's
pass the
like-
budget.
You can't really do that in like 2 or 3 weeks. You have to take longer to do it, and it always like becomes
a bunch of
the
fishery cronies have to be allowed to yap on endlessly about.
yappity yap,
Yeah,
snappity
Smackity,
snap,
smackity, smack.
smackity smack. Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's an
like-
Icelandic song.
Yeah, that's what's it?
Really?
Yeah. It's what is the name of the band? It's Magnus. It's
a
Magnus and Johan.
terrible name. It's just like
Oh fuck! I have to put this in the description too.
it's called like it's literally called something like Green or
It's like it's like the studio band from mid-70s.
Babes or something like that.
Babes.
I have the actually have the
I went
album.
to a great concert with Borgadætur. It was like traveling back to the 90s. Did not recognize a single song. Did not understand a single joke. 2 hours of fun.
But there were babes there, is what you were saying.
Yeah, it's like me and my wife, we lowered the
age,
the
average age by 5 decades.
Yeah.
Half a century.
Oh, once a babe, always a babe.
I've never seen so many göngugrindur
Walking
support things. What are they called?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
Like it's the next step is a wheelchair, whatever you call it.
Yeah, it's between stafur.
Yeah, like a stick and a wheelchair.
Yeah. It's like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, I don't know what
in the
they're
crowd.
called.
Yeah. But yeah, we were talking about elections.
Yeah, there was a poll last week, I think, or this weekend, that showed that only 2% of the people of Reykjavík who were polled want the current mayor, Heiða Björk Hilmarsdóttir, to continue as mayor. This comes as a
great shock
to everybody who follows politics, especially the people who are in her party in the city.
Yeah, but I mean,
but she's just such a an invisible mayor, from kind of a blah party. Honestly, it's just like.
But their party has like gained support from the last election. They're
doing okay.
Yeah, they got like 20% of the vote 4 years ago. And now they're polling at between 25 and 9%, which is like...
that's pretty good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's almost probably historically good for them.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I'm not sure.
I mean, in her defense, she's not had very long to sort of make an impression.
No, and also she didn't lead the party in the last election. That was Dagur B. Eggertsson, who used to be mayor for like
600 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he left and ran for parliament.
Wait, is the mayor from the Social Democrats?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, I didn't even know. I thought it was a.
But
thank you.
Want to see your face?
In the same poll, like Einar, my colleague.
Your former colleague from RÚV.
Colleague
yeah,
from
who
RÚV.
ran for the Progressives in the last elections.
Yeah, winning like.
They're okay.
Yeah.
Like his first stint with politics.
Yeah, and he was mayor for like
3 weeks.
Over a year or something.
Yeah.
And he also got like 2% people wanted him to be mayor again.
Yeah, because he kept putting his fucking foot in his mouth.
Well,
he also kept putting his foot in front of his other foot a lot.
Just anywhere where his foot wasn't supposed to be. That's where his fucking foot was. Every time you saw him in the news. So it's weird. Like, are you surprised by this 2% thing? Because
no. I think it's just like people want something else.
Yeah,
it's like,
and I mean
something interesting.
And I mean, I guess
not necessarily.
I guess like strangely enough, I guess maybe as a sort of a canary in a coal mine thing, we've had in the past, I would say, more than 10 years, people sort of coming in from nowhere politically and entering like city politics has been a big thing. Kind of like similar to how the United States kind of do things now, where people kind of come out of nowhere to run for president in a sense.
Yeah.
But like in 2014 or 2010, Jón Gnar came from basically the comedy scene and became mayor for 4 years.
Yeah. And I think the general consensus is that he did a good job.
Yeah, I was going to say, to everyone's, pleasure, he
and surprise.
To be honest. Yeah, I'm not going to argue on that one. But what I'm saying essentially is that I guess people are now kind of honed in for getting some nice outsider that they kind of are familiar with. That seems to be more of a trend. So I mean, some names have been thrown around, and I don't know whether or not those will actually become candidates, but there's been like the former chief of police in Suðurnes, Úlfar Lúðvíksson, has kind of been.
Yeah, he put his name.
He's putting his name forward
all by himself.
Yeah,
like I'm considering this, and people are. Do you live in Reykjavík?
Who would he be running for?
He's like, no, but I think about it sometimes in the bath.
Yeah, who would he like? On what ticket would he be running?
Probably Miðflokkurinn.
Maybe, and then there's talk about maybe Aðalsteinn Leifsson, the former state negotiator.
He went on this radio show on Radio 1 Rás 1 over the weekend, And he was asked, like, are you going to run for city council? And he was just like, oh, let me start by saying how really interesting topics we have to discuss in Reykjavík. And then he said, yeah, to be like honest, I've been pushing this rumor myself to check if anyone is interested in having me run.
So an honest politician.
Yeah, I mean,
great.
Wow, this is like everybody does this.
He kept
He was just like,
he kept a
I'm
big
gonna
secret
admit it.
longer than the average Icelander.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he was a state negotiator until he stepped down, I think due to burnout or something. I don't know.
No, it was it's like they had this big negotiation going on between Efling, Iceland's one of Iceland's biggest unions.
Oh, yes.
And
he did a
he
faux
tried
pas.
to step in, and he put forward miðlunartillaga, I don't know what that's called in English.
Mediation
Compromise.
Yeah, and he tried to force a vote on it, which he didn't have the authority to do, and after that he lost trust from the unions and the representatives of the employers.
So he pissed everybody off and it failed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
then
he ran for parliament last November.
Yeah, as a part of Viðreisn or
Yeah.
how that's
Reform.
Reform.
Yeah. Reform. Wow,
Yeah.
that's a
Not-
great name in English.
Not to be confused with, the racist fascists of the same name in England.
No.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
No. And then, people
They're way more boring than that.
I've heard people throw around Gísli Marteinn Baldursson
Yeah,
name.
but I think it's like
We should maybe explain who he is.
Gísli Marteinn, he used to be like a city councilman for
and then
the
he's-
Independence Party.
And then he's been like a TV host for years and years.
Yeah,
both
he has this
prior to and after.
weekly talk show.
Kind of like a late night show.
Friday evenings.
Highly popular.
Yeah, it is. He's controversial though.
Well, he
As a
doesn't.
person.
Yeah, but he doesn't his politics now with regards to the city don't really align with the Independence Party. do
No,
they?
I think he left the Independence Party like years ago.
Years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of a thing, I remember.
Oh yeah, I
Him
remember
leaving.
him writing op-eds in the Naughties talking about how we need to build more roads for all those cars that everybody loves, and then he went like full bicycle guy.
Yeah, he went
Studied city planning in Edinburgh.
Yeah. So he actually educated himself out of thinking it's like we need bigger roads.
Yeah. Apparently that doesn't work.
Yeah.
I've been told
When you
by
drive
educated
more.
people.
Yeah. I'm not educated. I just want big roads to drive my 7-person diesel car. My family car.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you.
Yes, I know. We talk about this a lot. We go
In
out
the car,
driving
yeah.
in separate cars and then call each other on our car phones.
I'm gonna quote Sindri's father when I say driving in my car on the roads. It's like poetry in motion.
Oh wow!
Sindri doesn't remember this, does he?
No.
Anyway,
Poetry in motion. Wow, this is beautiful.
yeah.
I mean, I like driving. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I don't. I hate that I like it. It's kind of like a guilty thrill.
I love it. We're planning because my what's it called? Tengdafjölskylda. It's like my
Your
in-laws.
My
Your
in-laws live in like Egilsstaðir, the easternmost part of Iceland.
Yeah.
It's like you cannot go farther from Reykjavík.
Only 700 kilometers away,
Yeah.
500 miles or whatever.
And my wife
Shorter if you
is
drive a
flying.
chimney across the.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take my diesel-powered truck.
Wow, I am like you guys. I don't know if people remember the story about the search and rescue, spending 8 hours going into the middle of the highlands to rescue tourists in a Suzuki Jimny, which is like a tiny Jeep, in
It's like the
a
cheapest
part of the
photo
highlands
you
which
can
I
get.
thought were completely inaccessible at this time of year, but
Yeah.
they still somehow managed to drive up there and get stuck in a river,
I
which
think
is
we
like
should
a
commemorate
so
the incident by
impressive.
paving a road across the highlands with Suzuki Jimneys, so you can
Yeah.
drive across them.
yeah
on the roofs.
Yeah.
on the roofs, on other Suzuki Jimnys.
Yeah,
There's
it's
nothing
like
else
this kind of
to-
wall of chimneys that will separate the north from the south.
It's an astonishing feat. I think we should have Tourist of the Year award.
Yeah,
We're talking about
definitely.
this.
We need to get. In
I mean, this
contact with
is
these people.
definitely my favorite
Yeah.
tourist rescue. I mean, there's the guy who got lost in the east. Remember that last spring where he was walking and
Yeah, well,
was
he went
lost
to
for 2 days
Yeah, he went from Seyðisfjörður and
into Londonfjörður and
Yeah.
was just there for 2 days.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that between Christmas and New Year's.
It's one way of doing it.
Yeah, but my point is that my wife is gonna fly with our kids, and I'm gonna drive alone,
Alone?
for
Oh.
8 hours.
That
I
sounds
have done
nice.
this.
Yeah.
I do this every year. It's like
It's
it's
your
my
favorite
vacation.
part of the year.
Yeah.
When I lived in America, like when I came to visit here, I would always try to work in like a country drive, preferably like ring road stuff,
Yeah.
just because it was like the thing I missed the most about here, the thing that kind of defines this place more than a lot of things, I think.
Yeah,
I mean,
but we have like a name for it. It's Pappa Free.
Yeah, yeah. I've been in this situation. We were in Neskaupstað 10 years ago, and my wife flew back to Reykjavík with our then one kid, and I drove back.
Yeah.
It was great. But I mean, I agree with like the sentiment about driving here, which is like you have these open horizons and ever-changing landscapes, and it's as long as you have visibility, it's never boring.
But no,
my most woke opinion, I think, is that I think private cars should be illegal within city limits.
Oh yeah,
They should be these garages around the city where
Yep.
you keep your car, and if you ever got to leave town, there they are.
I don't think I wouldn't disagree with that.
I disagree with that.
I mean,
100%.
I've never made anybody as angry as when I was working as a police officer.
Oh,
I
you
told you this?
did?
And this was during the height of
Wow.
the airport debate, whether or not their airports should stay in Reykjavík.
You mean at any point in time over the last 30 years or so?
It's more like 15 now. And I was explaining to the infuriated people I was working with that there were towns or cities in Scandinavia where you couldn't drive into the center of the city, kind of like Sweden.
Yeah.
Or if you could, it was very expensive.
Communists.
And maybe we should take that up to fix the traffic here.
Yeah. So if
Really, like, I want to be able to land in the middle of Reykjavík and drive there from the airport in a car.
it's the dream.
It's the dream. But speaking of airports and driving,
Yes.
the government announced their new transportation infrastructure plan
Oh my god.
last week to, how shall I put this, little fanfare. I think the first dent in the road, or fork, whatever, first pothole was the fact that it came out that the minister responsible for this infrastructure plan, or infrastructure plan, what do you call this, document,
Owns 18 cars.
Eyjólfur Ármannsson had not read the actual thing prior
Yeah,
to
but
announcing it.
okay. It sounds bad.
Which
but
sounds bad, but it's kind of normal, I think. You would kind of, like, it's a long
we
thing.
have legislation that's passed without like anyone in the parliament reading the bill.
Yes.
I mean, it has happened.
Are you talking
on
about
more
EU regulations?
Nobody reads them because
No.
we cannot change them in any way. We just have to
We
adopt
translate them poorly and then we make them law.
No, but I mean,
Another lost opportunity for financial gain for me.
it's happened on more than one occasion that there's like a emergency meeting in Parliament just before New Year's to change some law back that was like adopted without anyone really knowing
What it was about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really makes us look good as a functioning democracy, doesn't
No,
it?
but do you really believe that anywhere that the ministers read every report
Of
that's
course not.
produced?
They couldn't do that.
No, I mean,
Once
I mean-
again, Iceland, holding itself to an unnecessarily high standard.
Yeah, and I mean,
there.
I think it's perfectly legitimate that the minister in charge of this just gets like an outline of what he's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, how else is this supposed to work?
But there's not even staff in the whole country to do that.
But anyway, he's been put through the meat grinder for not reading this thing.
Yeah, and the reason for it is because it's like a really strange decision to change the priorities on which tunnels we're gonna dig next.
Yeah, so
And his reasoning for it doesn't like add up.
so the whole.
So what is the reasoning for it? Is it some like pork barrel thing?
So originally it was supposed to be built in the East Fjords, right? That was we have a few sort of
Yeah, they're gonna
tunnels that
do
are
a like
on the
12
list.
kilometer tunnel from Seyðisfjörður to Egilsstaðir.
Yeah,
And that was like
that was
it's-
that was priority number one.
They've spent like 500 million Icelandic kroner on preparing for that, and they could be it's like they could advertise útboð. What's that? Like get offers from
Contractors
those,
to do
build-
that job.
to
Yeah,
actually build a tunnel. They could start that in January, But they decided, oh no, we're not going to do that tunnel. We're going to do another tunnel in the east, which goes from Seyðisfjörður to Mjóifjörður and Mjóifjörður to like Neskupstaður or something. We're going to do 2 tunnels. We haven't prepared for that, so we have to delay the tunnel by like indefinite number of years. And then we're going to do the 5th tunnel connecting, what's that called? The place in the north?
Reyðarfjörður?
Who cares?
No.
Yeah.
The north, Siglufjörður.
Siglufjörður, we're
Yeah.
going to do the 5th tunnel connecting Siglufjörður to the
Rest of the world.
rest of the world. And it's
Yeah,
like,
I can see how this does raise questions.
I mean, it does not make sense.
No, I mean,
but it's fun to note that these are his constituents who are getting their
Yeah,
tunnel.
it
Getting
sounds
shafted.
it sounds like he went like out drinking with a series of representatives from these small towns,
Yeah.
and they each persuaded him that their tunnel was going to be more important. And
But
then
like local officials, the politicians in the north, they were like really surprised. It's like, we did not expect this. We basically weren't asking for this. But
that's
yeah.
interesting. So
he just really likes tunnels. I know some guys are really into tunnels.
I mean,
He just likes to throw proposals and go, look how much I know about tunnels. I changed the budget.
yeah, and he's that kind of politician who is always right, and he like tends to go against any previous decision with
impunity.
It's
Yeah,
like,
he's just trying to put his own stamp on the fucking thing,
Yeah.
isn't he?
how do you stamp?
I'll show you later.
No.
All right. No, I mean collectively, like the whole of the Eastfjords seem to be outraged by this.
Yeah.
Probably understandably, I guess.
Yeah.
But I would like to point out my favorite statistic in when it comes to Icelandic infrastructure, which is if you dig a tunnel to there, people will leave.
That is true.
Is that like, can that be backed up with numbers?
Yes.
Like once there's a tunnel, people just go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Population
Yeah.
decline immediate. I mean, not saying that there's a causal relationship, but there's a correlation.
But
anyway.
it's easy to see how there might be, though. Like, and not in the obvious way of like, oh, I can finally fucking leave now. But in order to sort of prepare to move to another place, it needs to be kind of easy for you to come and go.
Yeah, but the
quite a
thing is,
bit.
what happens when you connect like 2 places with a tunnel? It's like what happened in Stöðvarfjörður, which is also in the east. Since they made the roads better and built the tunnel, it's easier for like companies to say, oh, you just go to Fáskrúðsfjörður to get like go to the store or
Oh,
buy
yeah,
the-
yeah.
the
So you actually
Yeah,
have
lug
to
nuts
yeah.
or whatever the fuck.
So I mean,
So services actually
and-
go down
yeah.
regionally, yeah. That
and
makes
that
sense.
has the effect that people like
Give up.
give up and want to move.
So tunnels bad, is what you're saying?
No, it's not bad, but it has like a great effect on
A lot of different things.
yeah.
Yeah, I think about stuff like this, about the United States and to some degree like Russia as well, or like any like really big place where you have this sort of population equalization happening, so that people can sort of opt for the kind of life they choose with greater ease. There's like
Yeah.
an easing of division between the different portions of the country, and like, is it good or bad? Like, it tends to sort of have negative side effects, but I think in the end people kind of have happier, better lives.
Are you
for
talking
it.
like I would say like in the case of Russia, that's more like 50 Shades of Misery. But
Yeah, I mean that was different because a lot of it was forced, like
Yeah.
in the Soviet times.
No,
and they
but
did move
like-
people around, but people seemed happy to partake in those social experiments, and often ended up with like tangibly better lives in these sort of pre-planned.
Yeah, and I mean it's
Are
you
we
know,
pro-communism? No.
Dude,
no.
where you fucking been, man? I don't know who you think's
No,
been
this
showing
is-
up to this
so
podcast for the last year.
Sindri
But
here is pro-Stalinism, according to what he's saying right now.
Ah, okay.
Forcible.
But the people in Seyðisfjörður.
somehow I don't know, like I'm not like a
trying to-
close student of history when it comes to the details.
Okay.
But somehow I think Stalin was not the guy who came up with that particular idea.
Do you mean
it just-
forced transportation of peoples?
Well, forced transportation of a certain kind of person, perhaps, but like moving whole populations around
He was into
sounds.
that. Oh, he was really into that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think this
yeah.
is
I'm
like
sorry.
Just to improve people's lives? Are
No.
you defending Stalin?
No, he
all
did.
right.
He like there would be
Because
like
it sounds like you're defending Stalin harder than I am, just for the record.
It's like,
here.
why is anyone defending Stalin? Come on, guys.
no. I'm not defending
I'm
Stalin.
not. Yeah.
I was just gonna point out like that he had, if he mistrusted in some cases a whole ethnic group, he would simply move them.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about these, these university towns and these places that they built from scratch, and then they incentivized moving there.
Okay, well then we can
with government subsidies.
I guess what we're saying essentially is
which doesn't sound like something he would concoct on one of his vodka binges.
No. I guess neither of us are actually Stalinist.
Did he go on a vodka binge?
It happened.
Okay. He had a bit of a drinking habit towards the end there, yeah.
It's like if we go back from like defending Stalin, okay, it's like leave it there. People of Seyðisfjörður, one of the things that they're concerned about when eventually a tunnel is dug from that place is that it's like íþróttafélögin, the sports teams, like they're not gonna have like football practice for 10 5-year-olds or whatever. They're just gonna expect them to drive to Egilsstaðir or one of the bigger towns that you are now able to do because you have a tunnel. So I mean, and also this thing with the post office, and it's like there's not an ATM in Stöðvarfjörður anymore. You cannot like do basic banking.
No, I mean, why would you? You can't buy drugs there.
Well, you can.
Oh, okay, sorry. I mean, I guess that's where they land those boats.
I guess I know who I'm taking to Stöðvarfjörður with me.
I guess that's where they land those boats full of amphetamines, right? Yeah. Somewhere out there.
No comment.
So on the last thing on that agenda, one of the things that was also discussed is that the new government's new transportation infrastructure, blah blah blah, actually also features improvement on the infrastructure around the city airport, which
they're gonna build a new building there.
Yeah, which kind of surprised,
like
I guess,
the Reykjavík City Airport.
Yeah, which kind of surprised Reykjavík City Airport, who thought, or the Reykjavík City council or politicians, because they thought that there was a deal going on that eventually this airport
would fuck off forever.
Would leave, or at least some of the services now being provided.
The fucking terminal building certainly looks like something that could be packed up and torn down within 5 minutes.
Yeah, have you bought booze there in the duty free? It's like a closet they open when you fly in from the Faroe Islands. It's great. Anyway,
sounds almost worth going there.
Closet booze.
So, because the plan.
But it's so strange that the city council believed the airport was going.
I mean, it's not going anywhere
because of all the written agreements they have. It's like
this is what brought Einar down, wasn't it? Just like this sort of weird.
I do not believe that the airport was.
But it was like a key. It was
really?
It was though. I mean, that's what
fact that
blew
he
it up.
Promised changed and to overthrow the majority, and then he just joined it.
Yeah.
It didn't help, certainly. That's what I'm saying. Is it's like there's so many mistakes. You could just pick one, but it's weird how this sort of disconnect exists about the airport. It's like. Nobody really wants it there, but nobody really wants it to move. Nobody really knows if it's leaving.
Movable.
Yeah,
no. I mean, we are.
And then they had to cut those trees down, right, so that the planes could land. And they were like, dude, you knew this was going to happen. The airport is there, and we have to cut these trees down for the airport to function.
I mean, we are just building the main national hospital next to that airstrip. Mm-hmm. Which means it's not going anywhere in the near future, I think. Unless we invest heavily in getting more helicopters.
But we need to build a new hospital anyway. So we just do that in Hafnarfjörður or something.
It's too late.
Now we're gonna
yeah, but this is gonna be the main treatment center for acute medical problems.
Yeah, but I mean it's too small already.
It's already too small, which is funny.
It's hard to see how the airport could need a new building unless it was to maintain its sort of municipal civilian status as well, though.
Well, I mean,
they don't need a whole new building just for medical.
No, it's nothing to do with that actually. And I mean, I think the city was under the impression that the other services that airport provides outside of domestic flights would leave the airport,
that would
the helicopter services.
That would just blow my mind. I am.
But it's
throwing the biggest party when they.
But it's also essentially just a gigantic parking lot for private jets too, right?
Yeah, and for the longest time it was cheaper to
park off
your private plane
than to park a car in downtown Reykjavík. Yeah. But think about the trickle down effect of that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god! All right,
It's time I strapped one of those guys to a something and
Make them
Maybe we
showed them something that trickles down.
Whoa.
Whoa, I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna leave it
I
at that.
really detest how that airport is usable by like flight schools and tourists companies.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I understand that there has to be a domestic airport. Like, I get it for like those, the bigger, those Canadian planes, the big ones. But
Are you talking about Fokker friendship?
they don't do that. They do. They stopped using
Those, like,
Fokkers
in the
years ago.
20th century,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's like this nice.
What?
It's like this nice ass Canadian plane now. I forget what it's called, but
Dassault.
Fokker or Shagger, the Canadian Shagger.
I don't know. I'd get my phone out, but I took my pants
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't take anything out now.
You know that famous scene in Heat where like Al Pacino and Robert De Niro like meet in the diner?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was like so hot on the set that neither of them were wearing pants underneath the table,
Oh,
just underpants.
that's
Do
a
you-
nice fact to know.
Yeah, you think about that the next time you
Yeah.
watch it, see if you can take the scene seriously or still or not.
Yeah. I'm actually just doing the Die Hard series. Watching it for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're shitting me.
No.
You've never seen Die Hard?
No,
What have you watched so far?
just Die Hard 1.
Okay.
Just like
It's the best one.
on Saturday. I'm
Yeah.
going to Die Hard 2 tonight.
That's not
Cool.
that great, but fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I love these like 80s, 90s police.
Die Hard 3 is pretty great.
Yeah. The first and the third one are John McTiernan movies.
Yeah,
like
they're
the guy who
great.
made Predator and Hunt for Red October.
Yeah.
And he's a real pro.
Did you
The second
know
one is
that-
a Rennie Harlin one, who is also a fun director, but in kind of a different way,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
a
yeah.
schlocky, kind of
And then
goofy way.
Just don't talk to me about whatever, like 4, 5, 6, and 9 or whatever else came here in the noughties.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was
That was
really
real
bad.
bad.
I like these bad movies.
But
Yeah, but
there's bad and there's bad.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
these 3 first movies are really enjoyable,
Yeah.
especially during Christmas.
Yeah.
And then the rest is
It's
just
Christmas time.
Like, when did Disney buy Fox? That's like 2010 or something, right?
It's
And just like everything after that, and
Okay.
not just made by Disney, but like after that,
Just
the
got
sort
dumber.
of post-collapse mega franchising, it's like an unwatchable kind of bad. It's no longer bad in the way that like if the three of us sat down and wrote like a bad movie and like really championed it and pushed it forward, it would get made into, I think, a watchably bad movie. But new bad is like 50 fucking people wrote it in these, committees, and it's all like corporate guys thinking they're creative guys.
and it just becomes like a quiz bam boom like slop.
Yeah,
and
this
you leave the theater and you have no
bland-
idea what the hell happened.
Yeah.
Talking about that, I should really get your input on my musical that I'm writing.
See, that already sounds better than Die Hard 4 and 5.
I'm all for it.
It's a musical about the life of Gunnar Smári Egilsson.
God, I would watch that.
I have actually like the outline and a few songs.
We're gonna talk about this when this program is over. But
Yeah.
before we,
I talk a lot of shit about London and England, but London would be the kind of place that would actually make something like that, where you
Yeah.
could go and see that at the West End, which I do like about England.
I'm waiting for the new National Opera to be just like
built for the purpose of
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're going to do that
great,
on a new year.
great. Is it
They're
gonna
in
be
the
so? They're
process
gonna
of-
build that where now?
I don't know.
In the
I don't know.
Where
in
the
Westfields?
airport is
Yeah.
In the Westfields, maybe.
Maybe.
at the airport.
But they're in the it's like
You
they're
land,
hiring
go directly into the...
the director of the National Opera now. So I'm waiting to know who that is. So
Have you
who I
thought
should
about applying?
Have you put your name? This is the venue for that.
No,
you know.
I'm
"Oh,
too
I've
late
thought
to
about
apply
it."
to be ahead of it. But I want to make like have some connection to the person who is chosen.
But we're gonna call it quits. I remind you guys that next week we're gonna talk about the biggest stories of 2025 because it's the last episode of the year. If you have input on that discussion, just send us a line at grapevine@grapevine.is or comment on the wherever you listen to this as a stream or on the YouTube video.
Maybe
We're
not
also
if they,
gonna-
like listen to it on an app.
Maybe it
like
doesn't
a
work.
podcast app,
No, maybe it doesn't work.
because we don't see those comments.
I get some comments through our aggregator, but
Oh, really?
yeah, I
How?
forgot it. I don't know how it works. It's like a
Oh,
text thing.
Dude,
Anyway,
nice.
sorry, we don't get into those details, but we're also going to talk about the 13 Yule lads, their parents, and their cat on the
Yay,
upcoming
yeah.
episode. So if you have questions about The Yule lads, you can talk. You can ask us about the ones that didn't like make it into the canon.
Anything to
thinking
do
about
with Iceland Christmas, or shall we say Yuletide
Yuletide, yeah.
Yuletide.
customs.
And whatever else questions you fancy to ask us, we will be will happily take them in the final episode of the year a week from now.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have some fireworks.
Yeah, maybe we should actually have Juleglögg.
Juleglögg.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a few Juleglugs next week, I think.
Yes.
Maybe we should
barring-
postpone the recording to like afternoon on Monday and get hammered.
And we could have like
Amateur.
julefrokost.
Or that, yeah.
Yeah.
Julefrokost.
That's nice.
Christmas breakfast
Yeah.
in the evening
Yeah.
with some.
The product I
Christmas.
will be consuming will be Danish, so it seems appropriate.
Are you talking about ákaviti?
Jule.
What is that again? Just like it's just
Alkavit.
Are you
yeah, but
talking-
what is it made of? It's like aquavite. It's like a
This
It's just like vodka
It's just
thing.
vodka
Oh.
and some
It's like
herbs.
brennivin.
I guess.
Danes can't make vodka.
No, that's why they call
They
it
would-
ákaviti.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay.
Basically like Auki's hell. So I guess whoever came up with this is probably Auki, and this was his idea.
Yeah, he went to hell for inventing it.
So see
this
you next
tastes
week.
like
Thanks for listening or watching.
This tastes like hell, Auki.
Bye bye.
I am dead.
Good luck, Auki.
Góðan daginn. The Reykjavík Grapevine also has a store. It funds our journalism. It sells all sorts of stuff, including specially curated gift boxes, just like the famous Icelandic hot dog box. Go shop there now and fund our journalism.